What's going on? It's your girl Ryan Nicole, Honey Deluxe, and I am here to wish you all a happy, wonderful, prosperous, and blessed 2016. So happy new year. And today this video is going to be looking at the continuation of a trend that was huge in 2015 and is rolled over to 2016, which is contouring. So I have an array of contouring products available from prestige to mass brand, from cream and powder to show off. So if you're interested in learning about which products do what for contouring, please stay tuned and thanks for watching.
Hey, I know how it will end 'cause it's already been told.
Okay, you all, I am back. So let's go ahead and get into contouring. For those who don't know what contouring is, I'm going to try to explain it the best that I can. It's really to bring out your features. It's to bring out your cheekbones. It can also slim down your nose. It can help alleviate for some of us that have like a double chin or not a very narrow face. It's basically create shadows and illusion to kind of sculpt your face. Some of us take it to the extreme, and we've seen plenty of YouTube and Instagram videos, but it's really very, very basic. So like you can see a little shadow right here. It starts kind of at the top of your ear and comes down into the hollow, and it can stop right here. Some people take it all the way down. It just depends on what you want to do. I first learned about contouring, of course, from drag queens, because they have to sculpt their faces to look more feminine, to make their cheekbones higher, to try to round out their faces. So that's kind of like a quick overview of contouring. So let's get into these products. For those who've been to some of the stores, specifically Ulta, in the last week of the end of the year, NYX, L'Oreal, and Maybelline have come through with contouring, and they've done contour bronze blush, they've done contour cream palettes, and that seems to be the big thing. When contouring first came out, most of it was powder, but now we're moving into cream. NYX has taken it over with palettes, with individual sticks based on your skin tone and other things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with some of the powder ones that I have, since that was first off. The first one I have is from Sephora, and on the back it's called the Micro Smooth. It has like a face chart to show you what to apply what. So basically you have your contour, your highlight, and your blush. So these are the three. So this is what it looks like. I believe it is baked. And baked products are really, really good for your skin, and they have great pigmentation. When I got this, I thought it was beautiful. The only issue is this is too light for my skin. So even when I do a swatch of this, when I put it on my skin, it almost looks more like a bronzer or a blush. The highlight comes off white on me, but the blush color is gorgeous. So it's like for someone who's fair complexion, my Latinas, my Caucasians, whatever. It's nice. It just doesn't come really well on us. And I noticed that the pigment, even though it's pigmented, it doesn't last as long. So it's not going to give you that late night full effect if you're out all night. But it is also a great product just to try at. I think it retails between $15 and $18, and you can get this at Sephora. Another sculpting palette, same situation, I picked up is Ulta. This one is called Muse. So it's really not a contouring, but again, you have your contour powder, your blush, and your highlight. So that's it. Again, this comes off way too light for me. But again, so what I do when I have products that are too light, I take a big blush brush, mix them together. It creates actually a very beautiful blush. So if you're fair, like if you're lighter than me, they're great. My only critique is that they don't have the staying power, the staying power that you need throughout like a late night or during a duration. But again, If not a contour palette, it definitely can be used as a great blush. And I think this retailed at $14. I'll put the prices in the info box. So my two favorite powder palettes come from NYX and Anastasia Beverly Hills. So before Anastasia Beverly Hills had their cream palette, which I'm going to get into because it gives me life, this is the powder palette, and this is for medium to tan. And actually, this does show up. I done swatched my fingers too many times, but it shows up pretty well. And it's not drastic, it's not really dramatic, but it is to create that shadow. You don't want it to look like you drew on your contour, but you do want to give it. So it has, you know, a variation of 2 contour colors depending on your skin tone, highlight, and then of course this beautiful, beautiful golden bronze shimmer that I like. It's very subtle, but it'll still catch that light that you need to. You don't need a lot of glitter or everything right there unless you're going to do strobing, which is a whole nother video and a whole nother concept. But this is the Anastasia. This retails for $40. If you want to spend the money on this, this is a great one. If you prefer powder over cream, this is a great one. If you are balling on a budget, like some of us, like me, you also can try, and please excuse this dirtiness because I really use it, is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. Most people be sleeping on NYX because it's not has the prestige like you see at Sephora or in the department stores. Please don't sleep on brands that you can find at the drugstores or other retail outlets because their products are really good. So you get 4 variations of the contour color, which I adore and which I really appreciate simply because NYX gets it. Not on their foundation, but they get it that people have cool, warm, neutral undertones. So they give you a variety. And then they give you a variety of highlights for us to have yellow undertones, for us to have porcelain skin, very fair skin, or just to add a little warmth. This retails, I believe, I don't remember, but I know it's less than $30. It's less than $30. You can get this at Ulta. You can get it online. I highly, highly, highly recommend this palette for anybody that is starting off with contouring because powder is forgiving. You can dust it off, but also you can really experiment and play. You can even, you know, if you need to blend the colors, be an artist, blend colors in order to create the perfect contour shade for you. So this is the NYX Pro Contour and Highlight Palette. And you can get this at Ulta or online. So moving into the creams. So it started with powders, now we're creams. The one that is killing the game right now, and I don't care what anybody says, this is my personal favorite, and it was worth the $40, that's the retail price, is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just showed you the medium to tan contour. This is the medium kit. So it comes in light, medium, and dark. When I first went to buy it, they had sold out a medium, and I was going to grab a dark, and one of the sales associates told me, like, the dark is too dark for me, which I was kind of confused because normally when you go through products like light, medium, deep, most black women and get the deep because it's the darkest. But the deep is actually for sisters that have that rich, ebony, obsidian, beautiful, dark, rich skin. And the medium is actually can be for my complexion and a little bit browner. So this is the cream palette. So what you have your warm coral. This can be used, you know how everybody's doing a peach concealer. This is a color corrector. So this is your go-to. So you have your color corrector. You have that banana, what we call the banana cream, the banana powder. You have that yellow too also as well to give you that extra glow. And then you have just like a regular cream color. I can actually use this as a concealer. Then you have 3. You have a warm, a neutral, and then they gradually get darker contour colors. Yo, this is everything. This is what I have on right now. And I actually use the powder the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder to deepen it and to set it. But this worth the $40 because you get so much more. Not only do you get your contour, you get a highlight, you get the banana cream, and you also get a color corrector all in one palette instead of going out and buying individual products. So this is an awesome palette. Like I said, it's 40 bucks and it is worth every penny. Like, I really, really appreciate this. Now, you don't got $40? Cool. Like I said, in the past week, NYX, L'Oreal, and Maybelline have released an array. Maybelline just came out with Let Me Kill the Game before the end of the year and just released a ton of products. So the last 3 products are by NYX. The first NYX product was the Wonder Stick. So this was, if you don't want a palette and you need something on the go real quick, they have the Wonder Stick. And what it is, I've used this thing up. So you have your contour on one side, and this is in, I want to say this is the deep. Yes, this is the deep. This is the darkest one. They have a light, a medium, a universal, which is another variation of medium, and then the deep. And then on the other side, you have your highlight. So that's the highlight. And this is the contour. So it gets pretty deep. So it's great color, great coverage. This is also, when I have to not feel like taking a huge kit, but I need something to go, this is always in my purse. And this is a cream. And it doesn't smudge too much, but it blends in effortlessly. So NYX 2 newest products. It is a cream highlight and contour. These are them. So I have it in deep and medium because I just wanted to see the difference. I knew the light would be way too light, but the deep and medium. Again, you're getting the 3 basic looks for a contour. You're getting your highlight, you're getting your shimmer, and you're getting your contour color. I was really proud of NYX. So I love NYX, NYX, whatever you call it. I really do, because they do have a great variation of shades. The only gripe I have with NYX is when it comes to foundations. They really stop more for like olive skin tones. They don't get to like the warmer, the deeper that most African American women fall under. And also, if they do get deep, they come off looking ashy, which has always been a problem that the cosmetic industry has had for when it comes to darker skin, or basically black women. So this is it. Again, nice pigment. And I think I have photos of swipe. That's the shimmer and the highlight. And I'll put pictures of the swatches up. So again, this actually is really, really good. This retails, I believe, at between $10 and $15. So if you don't want to invest the money on something like the Anastasia Beverly Hills, you're not really professional, you just want to try something, best recommendation, either try the Wonder Stick or just go ahead and grab the NYX cream palette. But if you're going to spend some money, get the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream, because this is just everything to me. So that's basically it. The only other thing I have to show you are brushes that I use to contour. This comes from Morphe, whatever it's called. And this is a contour brush. So it is dense bristle, very stiff, flat top. And this allows you to get that perfect line. This is what I use for like my powder. So this is my powder one. Then I also have 2 brushes from Real Techniques. This is actually the contour brush by Real Techniques. I believe it is. So because of the dome shape and its full and fluffiness, again, it gets really into the contour depending on how wide you want your contour. Because some people just want a very simple line, which is what I actually use. This Real Techniques, this is a foundation brush, but it's perfect, absolutely perfect for cream contour, because it has this angled curve, so I can really just drag it, and my line is a lot finer, and I have a lot more control. And then if I want, I can use the other actual contour brush to blend it. And then last but not least, for my nose, when I contour my nose, or if I want an extra thin line, just get a fluffy dense eyeshadow brush. This is part of a Coastal Scent Set brush set. I never use this for eyeshadow. I've always used this for contour. So again, that's about it. So I hope I didn't go too fast because I know I talk fast. And I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And I will be back with another video talking about the best strobing products that's out right now, from prestige to mass. So again, thank you all for watching. Be blessed. And again, Happy New Year's. Peace.